Welcome to the court of foul. My music is not playing, so let me fix that right now. There we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody, and it's been a while. It has not been ideal, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make it work, but it has been a challenge, to say the least. So I do hope that you'll bear with me as I try to figure out and navigate my way through the new challenges before me. But today is a good day, and one where we can actually just kick back and relax just for a little bit. With my corn tea in hand, which I will eventually replace with water. Our plan for the moment is basically to just catch up on ENA, the entire web series, which from what I can tell is not that much. So it shouldn't be, it won't take too long going through it, but we'll probably have some thoughts. We'll talk about it a little bit. And yeah. So we'll go talk through that, and then after which we'll do another playthrough of ENA Dream Barbecue and see what else, and basically just kind of replay it with eyes that have been exposed to the material and see how the experience of watching these videos will reframe the way that I look at the game. Because I went into the game blind, literally with no info on what ENA is or any of the context. Though I don't think that necessarily diminished my experience. I am curious though to see how watching will change another playthrough. It does sound like a good day. I hope that your day is also good, Nito. And welcome, Marty. Hello. I hope you guys are having yourselves a wonderful week so far. I know it's almost the weekend, but I also have another quick thing to announce. We will be having a collab on Friday night, Saturday morning. Which if you've been through some of the Baldur's Gate saga in the past year, then for some reason all of my collabs, and maybe in general common ones, more often than not, they will end up on a Saturday night. Oh wait, no, Saturday night. Sorry, yeah, no, it's gonna be Saturday night, Sunday morning. So it's gonna be at my 3 a.m. So for some people, I think that's okay, for reference right now, the time is 9:21. Hello, Raiga! Welcome. Hope your week is doing well. So, for reference right now, it's 9:21 for me. So, my 3 a.m. will be in about 6 hours. So, the collab on Saturday is gonna be about 6 hours from now. The time will start at around 6 hours from now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, give or take. Like if it's 9:21 now, then it's gonna be 3 a.m. So I don't know if that's too late for you, or if it isn't, then I hope you can tune in, check out the stream. If not, then it's perfectly fine too. It's gonna be more repo, by the way. I have been invited to a collab for repo because repo is really getting around, and admittedly, it's a super fun game. I might even try to organize one for myself one of these days, while it's still relatively relevant, I suppose. So yeah, we'll have a repo collab. I will be playing, I think, with 3 other people. One of which we've actually run into before, and it was one of our raiders during my birthday. If you guys remember, it has been a hot minute, But if you guys basically shoot, what was their full name? I can't remember their full name. All I remember is that the Zeren. Repo, the village bicycle. Damn! It is fun. Like the biggest Zeren, Zeren. Not Michael Cera. It would be pretty interesting to play with Michael Cera. You know? I'd ask him all sorts of questions about playing Scott Pilgrim, and among other things. I enjoyed Scott Pilgrim, by the way. You know? It was an entertaining show. In a sense, you know, a movie, and also the little animation series as well. So that was fun. I actually really appreciate that that the animation was able to get a lot of the original cast to reprise their roles, even in just a voice capacity. So, with that said, Repo collab on Saturday, and I actually don't know what else we're going to be doing this week. I have been just kind of dogged around with work, to be honest. The last maybe 2-ish weeks, you guys might have noticed. It has been a little exhausting, but I'm trying to kind of power through it right now. And I don't know if things are going to get better or worse. It's a little tough to say at this point in time, because we're basically entering like another quarter at work. And I say quarter because we have quarterly like reviews and stuff, like performance reviews. And basically they're setting up a couple of like, all right, we have a couple goals and stuff now we gotta do. And the goals are not looking very it's a lot. It's basically more pressure on me at work, because they're trying to get me to do some like certification stuff and whatnot, and I'm like, I'm okay, fine, I'll do it. So it means I'm gonna need to be spending a little bit of extra time trying to basically be a good student, which admittedly I wouldn't say I never was a good student. I'd say I was a bad student starting high school. Yeah, I would say I started being a bad student around high school, because I think that was when I kind of stopped caring about like getting good grades. Not that I didn't get them, mind you, you know? It's not like I didn't care about getting good grades at all. Yi Xuan's good little student? No. That's the thing. I have been a terrible student. Like, it was around high school when I started when I started having this habit of having more doodles on the back side of my notebook than I did notes on the front. You know? So you guys have like a little notebook or something, right? So you're writing from the front, you turn the next page, you write your notes down, etc., etc. I would turn my notebook on toward the backside, and I would start drawing on that. Draw, turn the page, draw. So at the end of every, like, I think high school, I was running on a quarterly system. So at the end of every, like, quarter, right? Every academic quarter, I would have more drawings on the back of my notebook than I did notes on the front. I was not a theater kid, by the way. I stopped doing theater stuff when I hit high school. I used to do theater when I was like in elementary. That was it. I did a little bit of theater, a little bit of like declamation stuff in elementary because that was a time when I was kind of you know, I was like an all-rounder. You know, I had decent grades. I had above average grades. I did art. I didn't really do sports. The only time I think I actually did sports was probably maybe the second half of high school, I think. My notebook got more use as a pillow. I envy the kind of pillows you must have, Raiga, for them to be that soft to be used as a pillow. Like, my notebooks, I don't think I could have used them as pillows at all. But yeah, so like elementary, I was still doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was getting good grades. I wasn't like an honor student by any capacity, okay? I'm not like those fucking geniuses or that kind of do shit and then like get good grades. I was in, excellent grades rather. I was okay. I wasn't just passing. I was doing pretty above average. And then I did, some side stuff as well. And then after that, when I hit high school, puberty kind of kicks in, and then I got a little bit more moody, lightly angsty. I did more writing, I think, in high school. I did actually a lot more writing and stuff. I was getting into like fan fiction. I was making OCs left and right. I wrote them all down. I had little tidbits of lore here and there. I would do world building this early on. I did writing even back in elementary, but it wasn't like a focus. It was one of the things that I did when I was kind of bored, I would have like a couple stories in mind, sure, but I didn't really like pursue it as much. Hard to believe I went through an additional 4 years of education. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by additional 4 years? Because like, what do you call it? Because I don't know. Because like I feel like educational systems are a little bit different from country to country, right? They have like slightly different ways of kind of portioning out education, like what years get broken up into what groups. There are some people where it's like all the way from like grades 1 to 12 or something. Others break it up into like elementary. Then you have like junior high school, whatever. It's confusing, which is why sometimes I never understood like certain anime in the sense where we have like junior high. Was it anime that typically has like junior high school or something, or even like American shows where they have like junior high school? I think it might have been both. I don't know. But like whenever they started talking about like junior high school, like I don't understand it. We don't have that shit over here. We just have like high school. That's it. Like I've never understood the concept of what a junior high school meant at all. I have a bachelor's. Yeah, so do I. Well, what do you know? High five, bachelor's. And like the only reason I think that I probably have a bachelor's right now is because most of my college like tuition was covered by, I think at the time there was like a, what do you call that? Like what are those things called? Like kind of like a partial, like not subsidy isn't the word. I forget what it's called. Insurance, I guess, kind of like an educational insurance thing or whatever. I was diligent until my brain becomes philosophical. I started questioning what's the point. Ah, yes, nihilism at its finest. The nihilistic tendencies. But yeah, so yeah, I went through college. It was mostly, thankfully, it got paid for. Problem is, the company that was supposed to be, like the financial institute that was supposed to be paying for my college tuition, basically caved in on itself. And basically went bankrupt. So, I think it happened right before my final year of college. So, I had no money. And that's why I stopped studying for about a year to basically work. So I worked, earned money, And then the money that I earned basically went into tuition. We are smart people. I think it's a grant you're thinking of. Maybe. I can't remember exactly the terminology. I didn't really... All I know is that my college was being paid for. And that's why most of the stuff I'm doing now, work project and stuff, is about art. You know what? Good on you, Mari. Good on you that you're pursuing, you know, what it is you like. I was kind of... I wouldn't say forced. I got a bachelor's in a course that I generally felt good about, and I generally still feel good about. It's more of, I guess, the thing that I do now at work is not something that I... How do I put it delicately? I don't give a rat's ass about it. Now, I used to. Like, when I started work... Hello, Naya! Welcome. Howdy, welcome. You know, like, when I first started working, I was bright-eyed, optimistic. I love the technology I'm getting into. I love the work, you know? It's like, we get a work laptop to do stuff with, you know? And I would say I was probably pretty fortunate that the first company that I ever worked with was a pretty good one. For all, like, for what it was worth. It was a good company at the time that I joined in. That my mentors there were basically, I would argue, some of the best mentors that I can think of. You know? And I feel like that a good mentor is very, very hard to come by. People that, and then the real world yeah. You know? I feel like the real world, like, really kicked in maybe after, like, the first 2 years of work. No. I'm not gonna look at it with rose-tinted glasses. I would say, after the first year, I felt things change a little bit. It was gradual, but you could feel it slowly change little by little, which was why I think that was why I eventually left the company after about 4 years of working in it. The main reason of it being that it changed, and part of it was because a lot of the people that I kind of got to know over the course of those 4 years were almost all gone. Like, a lot of the people were leaving at around that time. A lot of people had already left, rather, at that time. Hello, lonely souls. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Also, Naya, how are you doing this evening? I see you got a good kick out of when I was talking about what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, so, you know, like, people leave, and eventually I left the company. I left the company after about 4 years, and all the and the people that I had gotten to know in the company, like a number of my mentors as well, had also left the company at that time. So there wasn't really a lot of people left that I felt like I really gelled with. And so I left. It was basically a different vibe. Oh, hello, hey! Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, Sade. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay, and you know, hope you have yourself a wonderful time here. We're kind of just doing a little bit of reminiscing, a little bit of chatting before we jump into all of the watch along for ENA. But yeah, I feel like, man, like, the transition from being a student to entering the workforce was something that I feel like I wasn't maybe fully prepared for, but I also don't know how you can actually prepare people for that kind of transition. You know? I feel like, because there's also a lot of things that I feel like you really can't prepare yourself for. in terms of like the workforce. Yeah, I think so. No one really knows what to do. Everyone's just faking it. Yeah. I feel like that is a very true statement. Like, I think the best that education can do, right, to prepare any student for the workforce. Actually, there is one thing that I think the current education system is not preparing students enough for, and that is fucking taxes. You know, I feel like there is not enough of an understanding in how to, like, there's not enough of a preparation for you to know how your taxes work. Because I don't feel like I was prepared for doing that. I once turned down a pretty good job because I needed to do my own taxes, right? It took me a while to kind of figure out exactly, like, how do I actually double check if my company is doing my taxes right? Because thankfully I work in a company that, and because it's my only, it's the primary source of income, right? It is like they cover they cover the taxes, right? They automatically deduct my taxes for me. They provide me with like the documentation. Hello, Golden Rose. Hello. Can't stay for long. We're just kind of, yapping right now. We're just yapping because we're gonna be watching ENA eventually. But we're kind of just having fun right now, talking about kind of transitioning from being a student, into like the workforce. Like when you first get your job, the things you do, the things they kind of think they're preparing you for, the things that you're not really prepared for. So that's kind of where the conversation's currently steering. Taxes is the current thing, because that's my gripe. I feel like schools don't prepare like college students enough for a world of taxes. Government does my taxes very easy and convenient, right? Like my company does my taxes for me. Like they know my salary, so they have like an entire. Oh, thank you for the sub, Naya. Thank you. Like, so my company does, like they know how much I earn. So they can kind of already automatically set, this is going to be the amount of taxes you owe because we're paying you this much. So we're going to deduct it from your salary, and here's like the receipt, right? So I have like a pay slip that kind of says, hey, this is how much we're trying to pay you. This is how much we're taking away because we have to give it to the government. I look at it and I'm like, fuck, how much am I paying? And I look outside and I see broken roads, I see unfinished infrastructure, and I see like governmental bullshit. And I'm like, fuck! Man, I'm getting ripped off. So, I feel like every person on the workforce should know how to compute their tax. Just look at the clouds. I can't. I can't. They teach us geometry and sin, cause, and tell. Right? Yeah, fucking scientific calculators and stuff. But we never need them past exam. Exactly. The other thing that I feel like that schools in general can teach is work ethics. And I think that's kind of passively being learned by some students in how they do their work and stuff. But I feel like there is also a lot of unnecessary focus. Found this live by accident. How's it going? Hello, Devourer of God's Fan. Welcome. Very fun name. We're doing pretty good. We're having a little fun yapping thing about kind of, I guess, education and then the workforce. I don't know how we got here. We're just here now. And I'm kind of just, we're here. Taxes suck. So let's go with it. So yeah, don't worry, you're not the only one that got here by accident, Devourer. So did we. We're in this by accident. We don't know how we got here. We don't even really care. But we're kind of here now, so let's just, let's go with it. So yeah, I do feel like that maybe work ethics is a thing that schools also need to be teaching. Ah, Sarcy! Welcome. You also got here by accident. What is it? What am I? A fucking... What is that thing? What do they call that thing? Where it's like the train dilemma? Guys, help me here. What is that dilemma thing or whatever? Where there's like a bunch of railroad tracks and a fan magnet. I know! You know what? Trolley problem. There we go, Lucina. We got it. The trolley problem. Yes, thank you guys. You guys are fucking smart. This is why I count on you. The trolley problem. I feel like I am the fucking trolley problem right now. We are currently just like we're going either into taxes trolley, Dormammu time loop. I've come to bargain. You think you're here for ENA? We're here talking about taxes now. Gotcha. We're here. We are now starting an entire TED Talk about taxation and the absolute inevitable nihilistic tendencies of man to discuss the unavoidable things in life, such as death and taxes. So welcome. We'll be here all week. Why are we even paying taxes? Do you want the serious answer or do you want the fun answer? Serious answer, of course, is, shit needs to get done for everybody. So ideally that goes there. Fun reason is the government, government entities just need money and they are the vampires of the workforce. Fun! The government has to fucking do something. They make life harder for everybody. Sometimes it's for our own good. Sometimes it's for the very specific people. Those people want money. I don't blame them. I can't. But here's the thing, right? I'll be honest. I don't mind taxes. My friends are yapping about something I don't understand right now. Okay, then here's the thing. Listen. Hear me out, chat. I don't mind taxes. Okay? Taxes, I think, in my mind, are fine. Under text. Oh no, turn off notifications. Turn it off. Turn it off quickly. Taxes. They're fine. It's when you get taxed a certain amount of money that is not insignificant. I look at my tax, the amount that they deduct from me for taxes, and I'm like, the fuck? That's a fucking good amount of money right there. Taxes suck when you don't see what they're supposed to be doing. Hello, Emmy Rose King. That could have been, your name can actually be read in a bunch of different ways, so I hope I read it in the right way. Right? Touché. Right. If you pay taxes and and you go outside, the air is clean, the road is not broken, it's like nice and paved, right? Your trash gets collected, and your neighborhood seems pretty safe. That's great, it feels like your taxes are doing something good. That they're actually like, yeah, you know what? They're using my money to fix up the neighborhood. Great job, guys. It's healthcare too, right? If you have, what do you call that? Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, did that work? Oh no, hang on, give me a second. I need to log in. I hate it for BTS React. I need to keep logging in. Hey Mel, welcome. How are you? I don't think the redeems work either. I just kind of flinch because you guys are now hitting me with invisible objects. Yeah, I just flinch now. Ghost chair. I know. Here, let me redeem that head pad again for you real quick, since you went ahead and redeemed it. But I like butts. But it did not properly. Hoot hoot. Hello. Let me redeem that for you. Free of charge. It's on the house. It's not really on the house. You redeemed it. Where is it? There we go. Head to pato. It'd be cool if you choose what services to support your tax money. You know what? That actually is a pretty neat idea, and it's something that I've already seen like people talk about. And that's kind of cool. You know, I feel like that's a cool idea. But I feel like we can kind of do a little bit of like a middle ground where I feel like there should be some part of your taxes, right, that should go to like certain automatic services. These should be things like bare essentials, you know, the things that maybe like the most amount of people stand to benefit from. Am I going to get into a conspiracy theory area soon? You have no idea. We're called the Illuminati for a reason, Marty. I really like your VTuber model. Did you make it or someone else? Why, I'm glad you asked that question, Mel. So, allow me to shout out the person that we all need to thank for the lovely, lovely model that you see before you. Fresh from a, for some of you might be confused, but I guess not. Is it okay if I say it? Mama, I know you're there. Taxes should be always included in shelf prices. Don't know how much countries manage it. Oh, is okay? All right. Let's do it. You told on yourself. Got it. So let's do this real quick. There we go. Do we have a clip? Do you already have a clip or no?
There you go.
There it is.
The fuck is wrong? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. That is so not straight. That is bisexual as fuck.
I see. All right. There we go. I hope you guys enjoy. I really enjoy this this little transition of mine. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I usually reserve that transition for raiders, but because our honored guest is more than just an honored guest, but Naya Eclair is the responsible artist for the model you see right here. So I hope you do give them a follow. They are absolutely wonderful and in chat right now too. So do yourself a favor, check them out, and enjoy your, how do I put it? Thinly disguised just chatting streams. Hello, Lucky and Lord T. Hey, hello. Welcome back. It's been a while. I recall your name. It has been a while, if I'm not mistaken. So, Ricky, I have gotten that nickname for... I've gotten a handful of people calling me that. It has been 3 years. Yes, it is a name that is very, very familiar. So, you know, I like to think that I remember people's names if I've seen them at least once. You know? You say something, I see your name in chat. Somewhere in the back of my brain, I probably have like a pin on it somewhere. Okay, I found out what my friends were talking about. It's apparently about giraffes laying eggs. What? They don't. They don't. What is that? If giraffes laid eggs, you'd have nothing but like scrambled eggs, considering how tall those motherfuckers are. They were joking about the giraffes. Yeah, I get it, probably. But like, think about it. If they did, imagine eggs falling from that height, right? They could. But like, imagine they don't. It's not going to be happening very often. Like, how do you also sit down? Like, it's a very awkward thing, I feel like. I'm quite glad I found a cool Algenome today. Thank you, Lonely. Welcome to the Outluminati, one and all. I hear Richter is an owl because he hates vampires and by extension bats. What? Well, take care then. Take care, Golden Rose. Enjoy your little egg giraffe conversations. Google AI Images disagrees. Let us not. Giraffes are cool. Favorite animals are cats and owls. You know what? My favorite animals, I would say I have 3. I like cats. I like owls as well. So we're already 2 out of 3. And I would say my third favorite animal is gonna have to be. What did I have in mind? Oh yeah, lizards. Lizards are cool. I like lizards. I think they're pretty neat. Foxes and deers. Deers accosted me when I was in Nara, like a couple years ago. I went to Japan. I went to that very specific, I think temple, was it? Are bugs animals? I can't remember my classifications of animals, my zoology very well. My guess is yes. My guess is yes. They are just like under a, like, I can't remember what the classifications are after animals. Because like, there's plants, there's animals, there's fungi, right? Spiders are not bugs. They are arachnids. Because bugs or insects, I guess, if you're referring to insects usually, as far as I remember, if it's still the same as it was, I don't know if they've changed the description, but insect should be 6 legs. Yeah, 6 legs for insects. Arachnids have 8 legs. I don't know then what we do with things like millipedes and centipedes, which I, in my personal opinion, should probably be burned. But yeah, deer scare me in a certain dungeon crawler. Dungeon crawler? I'm not sure. But yeah, I got accosted by deer. So I went to the temple. They let you buy these crackers, by the way. You can buy these crackers and you can feed them to the deer. So me thinking I'm very smart, right? Like I put like, okay, I'm gonna grab some of these, and if I see a deer that I like in particular, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go grab some biscuits or whatever that cracker is, and I'm gonna give it to the deer. I've seen the videos, like the deers like bowing and stuff, right? For the for the biscuits or whatever. So I grabbed them, I put them in my jacket, and then and I start walking through this like park and temple area. Apparently, I was like in the bad neighborhood part of that temple, because I'm walking through with my friend, and suddenly, right, like, well, maybe not suddenly, gradually, a number of these deer just kind of start surrounding, right? They start like circling around me, and I'm like, what? Oh, and then I just remember I have these fucking crackers or like biscuits in my jacket, and I see them kind of like just circling around, like, fuck. They smell blood in the water, and one of them kind of gets close, right? And he's kind of like revenge for Bambi. I had nothing to do with Bambi. So one of the deer approaches me, and he starts. I don't know if it's a he or she. I can't tell. I didn't bother looking at their crotches. Favorite animal has to be slime molds. Huh, I might have to look that up. So the deer comes over, hand over the biscuits, and nobody gets hurt. Exactly. He starts nudging me a little bit. It's gentle at first, right? So the deer's there, starts nudging at me a little bit, and the nudging gets a little bit more, like, gets a little bit firmer with each nudge until he's practically kind of like headbutting me into giving me his crackers. I'm like, okay, fine. So I get the fucking crackers out and I give it to him, and he just like takes it. I'm like, okay, you happy? And then he kind of goes off. I think each like packet, I feel like Richter's interaction with the deer is closer than Nichijou with the principal. You have no idea. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, should I just suplex this motherfucker? Like, just that intrusive thought. Should I just suplex this deer? It crossed my mind, Nito. It did. But eventually, I just kind of got rid of my crackers. I let them take it. One by one, of course. They just kept accosting me for the fucking biscuit. So, pro tip, if you ever end up in Nara, please make sure that you end up in the right neighborhood where there are like the nice and polite deer that will bow and do tricks for you for the biscuits. And there is the other part of the neighborhood where you walk into it wrong, and basically you have these deer that are gonna surround you. It's like a gang, and they're gonna be like, all right, look who just walked into the wrong part of the temple. And they're like, like cracking their knuckles or whatever. I also did see some like deer humping each other along the way. It was interesting to see as part of the the tour, seeing these like, oh, look at all those adorable oh, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. I suppose they are. They're supposed to bow 3 times, 1 or 2 without the cracker, and then 1 with something. I see. Well, clearly I was in the wrong neighborhood. You know, I was on the rough side of the neighborhood. Clearly. Oh man, I miss Japan though. I want to go back, but it is, it's a bit of it's a tough time. I think your eyes are too sensitive. They do slow blinking for like every 2 seconds when you're moving. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like things are I think it's fine. Maybe my eyes are just twitchy. Who are you to notice? What if my eyes actually just blink like that? If I had a condition, it would be so over. No VTuber model is complete without its jank. And I think it will continue to be. Until we have like absolutely picture perfect like cameras, I think we're gonna get some kind of jank. 3D models are gonna be jank. Zesty with it. Ah, muy caliente. Sí, 5. I know this isn't what we're talking about. No problem. So I wonder what content do you usually make? Typically, I like to just, I just like have fun, play games, we chat. That's it. I have been doing a couple of interesting, I guess, challenges the last couple of months. And with the promise that I'm gonna turn them into a video, but I haven't gotten around to making the video. Mostly because I'm also struggling with new software. I'm trying to figure out DaVinci Resolve to make to make the videos. I used to use Adobe Premiere, and then I finally got off the Adobe gravy train, and so now I'm just sticking with alternatives. But yeah, so some of the other content that I've done, like themed, I guess, streams were most recently Gacha Mania, where I basically played a bunch of different gacha games until they give you like that 10 roll, you know, like that first big roll, and then basically rank them based on the what do you call that? How many like, you know, equivalent 5 stars characters that you get. And if I recall, the winner for that was Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, that gave like so many SSR characters. And all of the Hoyoverse games ranked low, by the way. Even if I do play like Zenless Zone Zero, it ranked so low. Hoyo is stingy as fuck. Quick question: do you like tea? And if you do, what's your favorite blend or flavor? We did try Limbus Company. Hang on. You know what? Let me look up my spreadsheet for that, because I should have that spreadsheet here where I made that tally. Where is my Gotchamania folder? Should be in here somewhere. Did I put it in working files? Or did I put it in... You know what? I'm gonna look for the Excel file. And here we go. My Gotchamania checklist. Here we go. Hello, Tony12. Howdy. Did I try Limbus Company? I did. Limbus Company scored. It gave me 2 SSRs and it gave me 5 SRs. They made Hugo so zesty. Ooh, I am excited for Hugo to come out. My god, is that Lloyd Fonterra? I have no idea who that is, but let me find out. Lloyd Fonterra. Doriga. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, I can see why you made that comparison. Like we're both even wearing vests. All the only difference is, you know, he looks like an absolute psychopath. No, okay, no, maybe that's I think that's it. I'm gonna go mad for the Suikoden guy. Gotcha. I might. Greatest estate developer mentioned. Oh. Yeah. Wow, this guy is absolutely... He looks unhinged as fuck. Where is he from? Oh, the greatest estate developer. I see. The fuck? It's a webtoon, okay. I'm kind of curious now. Wait, hang on. My mind went completely like off rail. I don't remember where we last picked up. We're gonna have to take a little bit of a thing back. They changed Hugo Vlad's face? He doesn't look like me anymore? I see. It's one of the good ones. Interesting. Duly noted. So yeah, we did a bunch of gacha games. Our biggest winner is Dokkan Battle with 7 SSRs, 25 SR. And the biggest surprise was actually Blue Archive, because it had a built-in reroll system. The only game with a built-in reroll system that was honestly a bit of a game changer. Not gonna lie. We were all very pleasantly surprised that Blue Archive had that built-in reroll. Like, you don't have to redo your game, play through the tutorial like X number of times. Biggest surprise with the insanity of the Dragon Ball gacha. To be fair, it is also one of the older gacha titles in the list. And usually I feel like they can afford to be a little bit more insane with their with the stuff they do. So yeah. Our dishonorable mentions, unfortunately for that, was Love in Deep Space and Epic 7. Both games that gave us absolutely nothing. Zilch. Zero. Nada. You know? Even Genshin Impact at least gave us 1 SR character. unavoidable charity SR character, but it's an SR character nonetheless, you know? Infinity Nikki also gave us just one. Yeah, the lads gotcha rate was gruesome. That was, whew, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like lads just like runs off of such. Yes, we mentioned Love in Deep Space. Unfortunately, because their drop rates are absolute garbage. Sorry, Naya. Like, they are very hot boys, but Jesus, are the rates so bad. I feel like that the fan base of Love and Deep Space must be absolutely devoted to continue playing despite such I would dare say egregious drop rates. At least based on what I played, right? Like, those are some absolutely egregious drop rates. You like all of the Love and Deep Space fans are just different beasts altogether. I'm on soft hiatus right now because I got so upset. I can imagine, you know, like if you drop like money on this game as well, and you just get absolutely, you know, body slammed by the rates. I don't blame you. I mean, it's the reason why I initially stopped playing Genshin. And then eventually it took me like a year or so before I got back into it. And then only because I was still collecting the Archons. Because I still have all of the Archon characters. Even now, I have the Natlan Archon in my in my account. And I'll probably start playing Genshin just a little bit again once they announce that the Archon of Cryo will be you know, released, and I'll be, man, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it. Kind of sad Limbus scored so low, but it makes sense. It's much more generous throughout the entire experience rather than at the start. I see. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the time, you know, to play. How many games did we actually cover? We covered 20 different gacha games. Imagine, over the course of like 5-6 streams, I don't remember how many we did, but over the course of like 5-6 streams, we played 20 gacha games. And I don't have the time to go through each and every single one of them for that long. Fire Emblem Heroes is where the nature so your 5-star can be terrible. I used to play Fire Emblem Heroes, Raiga. And I got, I even had like, I had a Hector. Like the OG Hector of Fire Emblem Heroes. And he was nigh untouchable. I had him built like, whoo! He would just demolish everything. Hector was a fucking powerhouse at the time. But yeah, you know. Let's see. Those are a lot. I mean, Skirk is coming to the game. Ooh. Okay, 20 gacha games, and it somehow rarely scratches the surface, right? Because I still had like, I had 25 more. I had 25 more games lined up. You know? Fire Emblem Blazing Blade stream when? Oh man. I haven't even finished my 3 houses playthrough, guys. Sir, I think it's time for ENA. You know what? We've been yapping for a bit. We should probably do at least a little bit of ENA. Okay? But yeah, other than that, I don't know how to explain it, but I will try. In Germany, elementary school was from grades 1 to 6. I don't know if it's middle or high school after that, but it goes from 7 to 10. Oh. That's okay. So the grouping of college is that. I see. Thank you, Mel, for for that little bit of knowledge, that little trivia now. That's interesting though, because I think we just have like a completely different system as well. I don't know now what our current system is, because I've heard they changed it. Because I don't know why they did, but they just did. So I don't. So even my understanding of what I went through when I was in elementary and high school and stuff has probably changed. So, and I don't have a kid, so I don't know what that educational system looks like now. In terms of like, like whether it's elementary, junior high, high school, middle school, those kind of like separations of grades, or like, like year levels or whatever they call them for the educational system. Because that was what we brought up earlier, that I'm not familiar with how different countries kind of separate or kind of group their different grade levels for students. Okay, so right, so we're gonna get to ENA in just a little bit, but that kind of comes up. That gotcha, what do you call that, is gonna be summarized into a video. I just need to make the edit. And I also did a walking through Tabot video from one point of Mondstadt all the way to Natlan and back. That was also another couple streams that we did. Just the actual walk. So that was fun too. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I will take a quick break. Did not notice there was more messages on left. Was confused where that comment came from. I see. No problemo. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll also probably refill my water, and then let's get ready. Okay, so you guys might also want to prepare some snacks, because we're gonna be watching for a couple minutes. Let's see. I will also enable my ENA. What do you call that? Watch along stuff. So we have the video. We also have the timer so that you guys know how far into the video I am. So you guys can basically watch along with me. You can have your own little YouTube video open as well, because we don't want copyright stuff. We don't want YouTube suddenly, basically tanking me into oblivion. All right? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Just gonna take a quick bathroom break, prepare snacks and water. Yeah, we'll wait for the ad break as well, so it's a good time as any. Welcome back. I think the ad break should also be over. Checking! Illuminati, are you there? Heed my words! Are you still there? Are you still watching? Have you all abandoned me? Ah! God damn it! Okay, invisible chair, got it. Hello, welcome back. We are here now, ready to start the first video of ENA. Also a big shout out over to hello, how is Spooky? Hello, welcome. Hello, Lucky. Hello, Mel, Devourer, Naya, Lucina. Hello, Mari. Hello, everybody. So, let me post the link to everybody in chat. This is going to be the first video we're watching today from the ENA web series. So if you'd like to watch along, we have the timer, or rather, we have the timestamp on screen right now, as well as the video that we are watching. So feel free to open the link up and watch along as well, so that, you know, you guys can see exactly what it is I am reacting to at the moment. Now, I hope you guys also have snacks, because I have some. I have these little, it's a bag that a friend of mine left behind because they were here like last Thursday, and they brought snacks and drinks and we hung out. It was, I'm sorry, not Thursday, it was Friday, sorry. It was Friday, last Friday. And one of the snacks they brought along was these, were these spicy candy dry squid from Japan. And it was tasty. We basically finished the first bag. We basically inhaled the contents of this bag like it was fucking crack. So it's good stuff, and I'm gonna be eating the second bag here along with our videos. Just like Kirby. Hell yeah! I just hope this doesn't actually go all in one just fell swoop. Because one, I'm not sharing it. So I get it. This is all mine. My only other thing is that if you guys have ever had dried squid or dried octopus or any of those kinds of like seafood jerky snacks, then you know that this is gonna stank up the house. All right. If you ever have yourself dried squid, like you see those, like it's sometimes like it's little shredded bits, right? Hello, Dafa. Alf? Let me read your name. Alf Fikri. Dafa. But welcome. And it's a rare sight. Thank you. YouTube algorithm gods. Seafood is so good. I don't care about the smell. Me too. I don't care, but it is there. Just for a fair warning. You're being recommended a lot in YouTube today. I know, right? It's the ENA effect, guys. You know? If there is one thing that I have learned in the past like 2 weeks, is that the ENA community is absolutely cracked, guys. Like don't bother with the name, call me Batty. No problem, I got you, Batty. We aim to please. But yeah, like the ENA community is absolutely cracked beyond anything I've ever seen. And also, thank you for subscribing there, Batty. Yes, I am also on Twitch. We are dual streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, so you can even chat. By the way, if you're on Twitch, you guys can use this command right here, right? It is !XC, right? Can somebody in chat actually? It's probably better if you guys use it. Use !XC. Space and then type in a message, and it will be sent to the other platform. So if you're on Twitch and you type in a message using that goes straight to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube and you type that exact same thing, that gets sent over to Twitch. So if you guys want to interact with each other and you're across different platforms, don't let that get in the way. I am very, you know, like I like to make sure that everybody can kind of just seamlessly transition with each other as well. Because I know that not everybody will necessarily be checking out like the on-screen chat, So if you want to interact with each other, there is your means. Right? And there we go. Now we have a couple of messages courtesy of our owl familiar Mills. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. And there we go. You are here now. So you have all sorts of ways of doing stuff. We have a couple of different commands as well. If I might ask you guys every now and again to make a note for me in case there's something I need to keep track of. There's actually a couple of things that it's probably in there. So yeah. Where was I getting at? Oh, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, where was I getting? What was I getting to? Right, snacks. So I have my little dried seafood here. Dried seafood is great. Just be mindful of the smell, because sometimes if I'm just eating it in my room, that's not a problem, right? But if I suddenly open this bag on the train, I'm almost 1.2K on Twitch. Yeah, we're getting there. We're like, we're at 1.1K. We're like another 90-ish, 80 plus or so until we're at 1.2K. We're good. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, I would not open. Then everybody's gonna notice. I hope so. I hope people notice, and I hope that people enjoy, and that they stick around, and that we all have fun. That's really kind of what this is about. Is that for me to have fun, for you guys to have fun, and if we're all having fun, we are absolutely mint. Okay? Oh, the smell. Yes. Yes, even more so. You open the seafood on a train. Everybody's gonna give me the stank eye for the stank smell that you just unleashed on the train. Honestly, the train is the last place I would recommend that you open a seafood, like dried seafood snack. And alongside this, I actually remember that I got this can of caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. We literally have rules for things like that at the airport. I figured. I think I remember as well to avoid those kinds of things. But yeah, I dropped by like the Korean grocery earlier, and I picked up this like caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Reminder, you said it's ENA time 15 minutes ago. We're getting there, I promise. We're gonna get there. I'm just letting you guys know. We have the snacks. We have the seafood snacks. We have my caffeine-free Coke, and just in case for later, I have some 82% cacao, little chocolate nugget bits things. All right. So yeah, let's get started. Let me open my little snack now. All right. So hope you guys are good with your snacks. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, that's there. Oh. A little too close. Don't inhale that. That's dust. That's like squid dust. All right. Let's watch in 3, 2, 1. You're not going to hear anything, by the way. Huh. Auction day? What is auction day? Oh. Thank you, Batty. No, ENA. What? Timer doesn't show. Oh, it only shows. Does it only show when I'm? Oh, right. The timer doesn't show when I What do you call that? When I play, huh? Oh, thank you for joining the Twitch side then, Batty. Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to maintain the thing then. Honestly, this animation's really nice. Like, it's very, very distinct. dog. Hourglass dog. Is this? $50. What's up, Patty Catty? Oh no. What is this? Hourglass. Oh wow, that sound. Wow, wait. What is this? I feel like I need to rewatch that. Okay. Minor break, PS Win show. Yeah, I know, right? So quick little break. I just tasted this caffeine-free Coke. There's something off about it. It's not bad, but there's something off. Like, there is a certain taste that is in there that I am, like, not expired off. More like, it tastes like an off-brand Coke. Alright, let's go watch that again. I feel like I need to watch it again. I feel like, okay, let's do it again. Let's focus. Okay, auction day. The heck? Hourglass dog. See you, Devourer. Uh-oh. PS1. Man. This gives me, what do you call that? This ending song is also a bit of a banger, to be honest. Like an auction. Oh, man. It's a trip, alright? Shall we move on to the next? Extinction Party. This one is 5 minutes. Like almost double the total runtime of the original. It keeps giving you Danish captions by default instead of English. Oh no. What? Have you tried Kavos before? I don't know if you did, but I think you would like it maybe. I have not. I'll have to look into that actually. That's because it got no caffeine. That might be the reason why it is off. But the flavor is a little weird. Or maybe it's an acquired taste. I don't know. But, you know, no caffeine Coke is... It has its purposes, I suppose. If you really want to have that Coke or that soda buzz without the caffeine just kind of keeping you awake. I've had cases like that. Sometimes having some soda a little too deep into the night or having one too many, and then suddenly you can't sleep. And your entire life is ruined. Alright, next video, we begin Extinction Party. The fuck? Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Let's start again. It's only been 16 seconds. All right. We count again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Happy ENA. Man, that looks like a crab deer thing. What? What was that? Microsoft Sam? Oh God. I can see the game, like where the game got its like little maze section from. Man, this is a trip. I'm getting like Danganronpa vibes, you know? Old school dungeons first person, yeah. And it reminds you of like those old what that old like Windows like screensaver? Hello, Nina? We are currently watching the web series. And then we're gonna get into the game. Again, rather. You're dealing with the timestamp for a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it up as much as I can. Like, if I were just watching this video without context, I would have thought this is like gameplay, actually. Nina. Okay, got it. Oh. What is this? Oh god, that's a little... Oh, it's tripping up, maybe? Oh, drop. No. Nice to meet you, Mom. Thank you, Nina. What happened? I'm the gift. Drunk Ina, just in the credit, yeah. Wait. Choking on squid. Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. We're alive. We're not dying. Okay. Whew. Okay, be careful. Apparently dried squid is, well, dry. And it can sometimes scratch your throat and just not have a very good time. Alright. Next one is actually going to be long. This one's like 17 and a half minutes. And I think this is kind of related. It looks like it might be related to the game. Because I remember some of this a little bit. So I don't know if it's 100% tied in, or if it's just like, I don't know, red herring maybe. I don't know. Let's just watch it. Yeah. Gonna send the link down in the chat. Also, I hope you're doing well today, Nina. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful week so far, and may it continue to be that way if it is. Alright, so there's the link. We're gonna start the video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Sad Ina has a mood. Jen. So the leg coming out of. Wait, what? Oh. Why does this look familiar? Is this the same thing as those tall things in the game? What's going on? Oh no. It's the technicolored vomit again. Dude, what just happened? What is this? How is this? Like, I understand now why there was such a great need for this to become a game. Like, there is no way this could not have been, that this was going to end up as a game. It feels inevitable. What? That frog. What is this frog? What is this, like Hermit from Wish.com? This is a game. This is just like watching the most cracked gameplay video of all time. The fuck? I see, so that's where you've been getting that, Mari. Man. This is a trip. It's a pile. So I've been told, Lucina. Oh, wow. This definitely feels less like an animation and more like just a game. The videos themselves feel like, what do you call that? Like a Let's Play video. Runas. You can do it, Happy Anna. Runas. Fail. Using different languages than what the subtitles say? Yeah, I remember that's what I've been told during the game as well. Huh. I'm curious about how all of this was made. Did they just like make this in like Unity or something? Look at all these dogs! Oh God. Turron? Blood ID. This feels very much like if I had like vivid dreams, like vivid acid trip dreams about games, this is what it would be like. Oh, it's a banana. Banana. We got bananas. Huh. Smoke the banana. That sounded like an indecent proposition. Okay, these things are a little creepy. JoJo reference, probably. I can't recall any JoJo reference being like that. And I've watched all of them. I haven't read, what do you call that? I haven't read the manga though, so I can't say if there was a reference from part 7 onwards. But I'm just happy we're gonna get oh, the Yes I Am? Oh, yeah, that's an Avdol reference, huh? Oh god, what are these trippy ass pink dolphin? Why does pink dolphin give me the vibe of like a hentai company or something? What? Wow. What? Hello, Ray Ayanami on YouTube. Hello, hello. Fortnite? I have not touched Fortnite in a while. Is that an ender pearl looking thing? But how are you today, Ray? How are you? I hope your week is going well, though. Say what again? That pink dolphin sounds like a hentai studio? Is that what you want me to say again? Sorry, there's a lot of things going on, and I'm also trying to watch the episode, so my attention is a little bit distracted. Huh. There's like a lion dog thing in the distance? And here's a little door into the upside down pyramid. Oh god, that's a trip. Oh, I don't like this. Did you guys know that my brain does not process optical illusions, or my brain does not handle optical illusions very well? In that I have a very weak brain. What is that? The great runas. So these are the great runas. Chest hair. Dead God Graveyard. Oh. Why is Anna green here? I don't know. Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, that's the jackal pose. Anna's only turned. The coloration of Anna is very different now. Cheese and rice Mooney. This was way before Jacko's, disposed in 2021. Is it? Holy shit, 4 years ago. But when was the Jacko pose, like, even popular? Let's see. No, it's the same year. The Jackal pose also started around 2021. Yeah, so it's around the same year. Yeah, because it's, what do you call that? This was from Guilty Gear Strive. Strive came out 2021. Damn. Holy crap, Strive is 4 years old now? People theorize Mooney's wish was the reason why a sad and happy Anna started mixing and it became homogenous in the end. Maybe. Yeah, because it went from like green and then it shifted again and then it was just all yellow. So very interesting. Give me a second. I'm just going to go get some water actually. I need normal, non-cola hydration. Okay, so my chilled water is here because I must always, because I need chilled water, guys. Like room temp water does nothing for me. It needs to at least be chilled. So what I like to do is usually grab like some water, then quick room temp water, and then just kind of slap it in the freezer at least for like half an hour to an hour. And then it should be good to go for the most part. Neutral water sucks? It kind of does. It kind of does. Especially if it's already... Okay, so if it's hot already, like if it's already like... If the environment is hot, neutral water can be fine because it'll still be colder than your ambient temperature, right? But say it's already... You know, it's not hot, it's not cold, and you're drinking, like, normal temp water, it is the worst, I feel. Mix it with soju. I feel like most of... I think I would much rather have, like, soju and, like, sake warmed up rather than neutral. That's just a preference. But I think I like it like warm. Especially if it's like if you're gonna be drinking it in a cold location. I don't associate with loopy rivers. What do you mean loopy rivers? Okay. Woo! Nice chilled water. So nice. You don't drink? That's fine. Everybody, you know, has their preferences. Everyone has their, what do you call it? Right? Everybody has a right to do whatever they want. As long as you're not hurting anybody. you know? All right, now let's take a look at the last video, which came out 1 year ago. Tao is spooky, me too. It's all good. I mean, I personally don't drink anywhere near as much as I used to. I do, like on occasion mostly, but, you know, I can appreciate a good drink. And as usual, it's always like a matter of moderation. But yeah. All right, here we go. Final video before we actually jump into the game for a little bit. You guys ready? Let me get the link. Yeah, I'm getting it. Here we go. I did post the last link too, did I not? Or did I forget? Okay, I did. Okay, I did. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh god, right off the bat like this? What is this? Oh god. Oh wow. Did it just turn into a third person, top down? What is that thing? Is that a parasite? What's that thing that's tethered to ENA? Uh-oh. Oh god. What is that? I think it's the half the face. Yeah, it's like it looks like it's tethered rather to the half of ENA. Or the face is like, I don't know, coming off or something. But I'm willing to bet more that it's tethered. The fuck? What is this? Oh god. Tears of joy. Second act granted me this ecstasy. Without your permission. Oh god. The fuck is that face? The fuck are those faces? is this? And what's that inside, like the mouth of the blue? I relate to this video? I see. Huh. This is the second act? Oh, part of the third and fourth act. What the fuck? Take your role. Is that a mask? What? Oh God. Does sound a little bit like Morgan Freeman, doesn't it? Huh. Hey, wait! Stat Enna's back. Yeah, it was a mask. Forever. I see. Resolution. Fascinating. I'm not kidding when I said I related to this video. I see. I mean, I didn't think you were. Who's that? What? And there's new voices video as well. I see. Oh, it's ad time. Wow. Holy crap, the amount of patrons. Welcome back from your ads. Welcome back from the apocalypse. Wow. I was not aware that this had this many patrons. This is honestly very impressive. All right, let's look at the new voices video then. Surprise video! Why was there a special thanks? I don't know. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, let's wait for the ad. You know what? Let's wait for the ad to be over. For the full ad time to be over. Some people might still be locked. I've seen like some people get into ad breaks that are like 9 ads in a row. And that is honestly pretty disgusting from Twitch. Like, I thought that having ads run, having these ads run every hour for this long, and it was always run in a game engine, but Dream Barbecue was the only time that people can interact with it. I kind of thought so, because based on the way that the videos were made, I'm like, I'm not sure if you were already here when I mentioned that was this game just built like on Unity or something, Just with the way the camera angles worked and whatnot, that seemed to be like the most likely kind of like scenario with how they could pull off a lot of that. And then they just like recorded the whole thing. It was, I see. All right. Ads gonna be done. Beep, beep. Okay. All right, let's get started then on the new voices video. Okay. Get your snack towel. Oh wait, that's it. Oh. To meanie ENA. It's not just like sad ENA, it's like meanie ENA. Most interesting. And all the OST tracks, like all of the tracks are up here too. That's fun. All right. Oh man. At the same time, people are making ENA Sona videos based on it. That's actually pretty interesting. That's an interesting concept. All right, I'm gonna get the game launched. Or how about this? You know what? Okay. I think what I might do is, because I don't want to be playing ENA for like 45, 50 minutes and then have to call it a day. That's going to be very unsatisfying for me. It's going to be unsatisfying for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I will just end stream tonight, because I need to go to bed anyway, because I still have work in the morning. And then tomorrow, we will play ENA all night. For me, at least. My night. I don't know if it's morning for you guys. I gotta go. I need to get some sleep. Alright? So I'd rather not start playing now. And then you guys suddenly get cut short, We'll do it tomorrow, and we will go all night long. Okay, nothing but ENA for all of. It's a Friday night, so I don't have to worry about waking up the next day early, right? So it's close to evening for you. I see. But yeah, I figured it's probably best to just play for a long time tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna do the best I can to try and start maybe a little bit earlier so we have more time. But regardless, we're playing late into the night for this, and I'm gonna try to get like, you know, start around the same time. Yeah, around the same time, if not a little bit earlier. I'll try to start an hour earlier if I can, but that entirely depends on whether I am gonna be doing some extra work, right? But most likely that is the latest that I will start tomorrow, right? That is gonna be the latest. So tomorrow, I hope you guys come back. We're gonna play a lot more Dream Barbecue tomorrow. We're gonna try to unlock as many like secrets as we can, and basically we're gonna do another run through, and then let's try to see what we can, like, you know, discover. And if you guys have already played this 1,000 times, then maybe some of you guys can guide me through unlocking some of the other extra content that might be a little harder to get, right? So I want to see ENA go viral, but I don't want to see it because those spam kind of content made for kids on YouTube. Oh, got it. I understand. You want it to go viral for like the right reasons. Okay, so let's do that then, all right? We'll cut it short today, unfortunately, but we'll be back tomorrow, stronger, and gonna go for a long time, all right? So until then, hang on tight. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Lovely to meet all of the new faces we have today. So I hope you guys come back in. We're gonna have a ton more fun. And let's go ahead and just do a raid then real quick on Twitch. I don't think anyone can market this as spam. It's too abstract. It'll be incomprehensible, in my opinion, for like a lot of people that they'll kind of spam this to, which might be a very, very bad thing, you know, because it's already one thing for you to try and, you know, kind of like share spam or whatever that makes sense, but you just don't want. And it's another thing if you don't even understand that, right? That's just not cool, you know? That's just not cool at all. So I hope that we get, some good natural virality around ENA, right? So let's do what we can, you know, spread the word. And honestly, I think the ENA community has been just super, super fun. You know, you guys have come in here. You guys have been very chill, very cool, especially with me not knowing anything about it to begin with. And then the only thing I know is that the ENA community has been just absolutely, you know, baller, bunch of people. And I hope to, you know, be able to play more of this tomorrow, understand more of it, and just kind of really get myself absorbed. All right? So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I will pass you guys on to somebody playing a classic JRPG. Particularly, it's Lunar Silver Star Story. That is a classic JRPG. Honestly, I would recommend it for a lot of people who like kind of old school JRPGs from like the 90s and stuff. So let me take a look real quick, actually, to see if they just started or if they might be ending. Oh, they're actually kind of way late into the game. And they've been streaming for 21 hours. You guys want to be part of like the closing of a 24-hour stream? Looks like they are, what do you call that? They're getting into the last bits of the game, so let's go ahead and give them a raid then. And mind you, this is only going to be a Twitch raid, unfortunately. So let's go ahead, say hello, and I will see you guys tomorrow as we get ready for some ENA through the night. All right? All right, here we go. Shouting them out real quick. If you want to give them a quick follow now before the raid comes in. So thank you again for hanging around. We'll be playing some ENA for tomorrow, and then on Saturday we'll probably do some bunch of stuff before we lead into the repo collab. All right? So I will see you guys. Take care. Please make sure you drink your water, you eat your meals on time, you get as much sleep as you can whenever possible, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, guys. Take care. And hang on, let me just enforce the raid really quick instead of waiting for it. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care and enjoy yourselves. Oh, wait. Raid message. Hold on. There's our raid message, okay? If you have the emotes, use those. If not, then please make sure and use whatever emotes you can, all right? Take care, guys. Wait, let me close the scene.